Hello everybody, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Jonathan and this is Homestead Foodie, the cooking show that takes place right here on my family's homestead. And today I'm making you guys pancakes, but not just pancakes, pancakes today, waffles tomorrow. One time saving recipe for a busy life. Stick around and I hope you enjoy. All right everyone, let's get going. The first thing we're going to do is zest lemon into our sugar. Okay, so we're using a little less than half of this. Now that we have our zest, we grab a spoon and we just bruise the zest with the sugar. Just bruise the zest with the sugar and mix, bruise and mix. What this is doing is helping the oils in the zest release into the sugar. Okay, and once you're done, give your sugar a sniff. It should basically smell like a lemon head candy. And then you're all done. I'm all done. Let's move on. Now it's time to combine all our dry ingredients. We're going in with our baking soda and baking powder, our salt. Make sure you get all that salt in there, our sugar, and we whisk this all together. Now that everything's whisked together and ready to go, we set this off to the side and move on to our wet ingredients. Now it's time to combine all our wet ingredients. Our milk, vinegar, peanut oil, 3 eggs from our little flock, 1.5 tablespoons of vanilla extract, and now we whisk. All right, everything's all combined. Now we move on. Now we combine our dry and wet ingredients together. Make sure you get all that stuff out of there. And we fold everything together. Just fold it in. You do not want to overmix this. You really don't even want to mix it. You just want to kind of fold it in. Just folding it in. What you'll end up with is lumpy and perfect. That's exactly what you want. You want a lumpy little situation that will produce some very, very tasty pancakes and waffles. And that's what you want. Nice lumps, everything's folded in. Time to move on. Now it's time for phase 1 of this dish, our delicious fluffy pancakes. We go in with our butter. Now, as you can see, this is a stainless steel pan, so I've let this preheat for a while, because if you don't let a stainless steel pan preheat, whatever you put in it will stick. Okay, our butter has melted. Let's go in, hit it with a ladle. Now at this point, you want to be patient. Just let your pancake cook. Don't rush it. If you rush it, you will be unhappy with the results. Now I see all these little bubbles up at the top popping. It's time to flip. Grab it, flip it over. Beautiful. Give it a touch. Yep, still cooking a little bit. Almost done though. All right, give it a final touch. Oh yeah, that's all done. Okay, now scoop it off. Goes onto a holding tray, and then this is going into the toaster oven to stay warm while I make the rest of the pancakes. And just like before, we go in with our butter. We're getting some nice bubbles. Very good. Right in the center. And we make another pancake. Now we give this one a flip. Beautiful. And this pancake is very done. All right, let's move it into the toaster oven with the oven. Now, once you're all done making your pancakes, you will have quite a bit of pancake batter left, as you can plainly see. And that's where Waffles Tomorrow comes in. Preheat your waffle maker, pop her open, and we hit it with a ladle. 1 ladle and another half a ladle. Close it. Let it work. That sound means our waffles are all done. Pull it up, move it from the waffle maker, drop it over here. You let it sit on a rack and cool down. Now we repeat this process until we have used all of our pancake batter. And that was our last waffle. Pluck it, put it off to the side to cool down. And let's move on. Well, everyone, that's it. We did it. Pancakes today, waffles tomorrow. Now at this point, what you need to do is let these waffles cool down completely. You want them to hit ambient temperature. Once that happens, Check, make sure there's no condensation on the waffles. If there is, pat them down with a paper towel, make sure they're completely dry, and then put them in a plastic bag. Place that plastic bag in your deep freeze or your freezer, and you are good to go. Again, thank you guys so much for sticking around to the end. It is always appreciated. My name is Jonathan. This has been Homestead Foodie, and until I see you guys again, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later.